comes your way next.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets the... Out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And break. The tight end's got it. 7 yards, the pickup. There.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Dean Lowry able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mayfield. Getting it out wide here to Bernard. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I like it. it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can... Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And it's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time a 6-play drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good...
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody find someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
From the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Now Mayfield lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. And this defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, They were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Touchdown! It's complete. Kirk Cousins on the connection to Jefferson. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to Joseph on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. And plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Julio Jones. 64 yards. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd down, Cook. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Cousins now. Flush to his right. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Cousins on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Oh, he bowls over him. And now they're inside the 10 as he's down to 9. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll run with Cook. Runs over him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd and goal from the 1. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Kirk Cousins. Touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. That time a 9-play drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, Mayfield. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Underneath, he's got Brate. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. To throw, Cousins. Flushed out right. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it'll be second down. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will do it for this first half. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Starting the third quarter with Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play fake. Cousins. Rolling to his right. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 75 yards. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is, just what you said, you've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Mayfield on 1st down. And this is caught by Evans. And some room to run now. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And that'll be caught by Darden. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Darden. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our 2nd half blowout material. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, it's Cook again. And a nice run there, going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 39. 3rd and short yardage, Cousins. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, Cousins. Being chased out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins, 29 yards. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Whoa. He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one fielded at the 5. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Into the secondary past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. DJ Waddle. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. 3rd and long for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 9. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we've reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsar? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here? Tell us, stretch this thing out a little bit.
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Madison running on first down. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's a give to Madison running right. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he's going to be met at about the 43. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him. With a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down. It's McBride, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. So close to an NFL record, but denied by the crossbar.
And you have to feel bad for him, don't you? He squeezed every last inch out of that kick. Oh, I thought he had it, but you said it. He's denied by the cruel sound of the metal crossbar.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 23. First down. McBride running right through him. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right back to him on first down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, it's McBride. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Trucks over him. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Pushes him over, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run on first down. McBride. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. On third down, it's McBride fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might